I think it's about time for us to proclaim this on this show. From here on out, the school will be known as Big Snake River. Toga, toga, toga.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to start all the way down at 6-man, our favorite team. This is for first place, so implications. This last week has implications across the board. We're going to go through all those matchups, tell you what teams you need to watch going into this last week.
Encampment, little Big River.
Little Snake River, that's right. You know, Stone Cold, Mike.
Yeah.
They take on Encampment for the number 1 seed. The playoff seeds are alive for both teams, obviously, but who's taking the number 1 seed, Mike?
I think it's about time for us to proclaim this on this show. From here on out, the school will be known as Big Snake River, based on how they play in the 6-man.
It's not the river, though.
It doesn't matter. They're big now. They're until Little Snake River has the crown taken. It's them all the way. We ride this out.
Okay, we're taking the Pit Vipers or whatever they are.
I'm going Encampment. Beautiful land.
What?
Beautiful team.
Oh, man.
They're going to take the crown
That's
this
blasphemy
week.
on this show. We take one team, ride or die. Paul.
You
Yeah.
can be a
Get on the
Rattlers fan,
train!
but this week I'm going Encampment.
All
Big
right.
Snake River.
Now we're going over to the 9-man. Now we love talking about 9-man. You know what we got? We got some playoff implications here. We have right at Lusk. Okay, now you talk about some brawling matchups. This one is for getting in, just the 4 seed. Losers out. Playoffs start this week for those two teams. Who's winning this matchup? Let's start with you, Mike.
And I'm summoning my crystal ball powers, and I'm not seeing left, I'm seeing right.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, no way. Lusk, all the way. It's a pretty close. You know what? We're staying in the northeast corner of the state. Paul, are you going with right as well?
Going double overtime Lusk.
Oh,
Double
man.
overtime.
Oh, yeah.
The Luskatonians.
Luskatonians. All right, now we talked about Encampment. We're staying in that same valley. We're going over Saratoga hosts Lingle-Ft and Laramie. This one's for the number 2 seed. Winner takes the number 2 seed here going into the playoffs. Now, are you going with Brush Creek, Mike, or are you taking Lingle-Ft Laramie?
Dirk, you seen Animal House?
Yeah.
Toga, toga, toga.
No.
Yeah, it's Saratoga.
All right.
Yeah.
We're Brush Creeking it just to be antagonistic, but
Okay.
it's going to be close out as well.
You're going to Saratoga too?
Great week.
No
of
way,
football.
dude. Lingle-Ft Laramie. Yeah, we're going with Fort Laramie. All right.
I just realized that if any of the kids who play on these teams see this, they're not going to understand the Animal House reference. I don't think anyone will.
Unlikely.
Come on, Mike. Give him a little bit of the doubt here. Also,
I don't know.
just on the other side, just because when you're talking about anything besides 4A, you have these conference matchups, and they're all about the East and West, pretty much.
Yeah.
On the other side of the state, there is this massive tiebreaker. I wanted to put that into a segment. It would have taken 10 minutes just to explain all the implications that could happen. But basically, you have Rocky Mountain, Shoshone, and Wind River all vying for playoff contention here. Okay, and there is so many things in those games and also others. Just go and look at the Wyo Prep's explanation. They do a great job there. But massive implications on that final week. Now, going on over to the 2A. Obviously, Bighorn, Mountain View, we've talked about those two teams. They're the number 1 seeds. But some other ones that we're going to talk about in this East-West conference rivalry, we're going to go with the number 3 seed on the line. It's Lovell at Cokeville. It's kind of a drive. Got to go through Wind River Pass, go right next to Pathfinder. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
I do know
Open
you-
them eyes! I know they can't tell you. Dude, this is awful. Just blinded. Anyways,
It's bright.
Lovell at Cokeville. Who do we got on this one, Paul?
I'm going Cokeville. What do you guys have?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, Lovell.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude, they have the best mascot.
Shout out to
Come on. All right, now going to number 3. Star Valley, still undefeated. We need that matchup versus Sheridan. But real big playoff implications here. Buffalo, Douglas, and Torrington all on the bubble in the east side.
Yeah.
I mean, again, not going to go through that explanation, but watch those teams. Who do you think makes it, Mike? Who do you like? Buffalo, Torrington, Douglas? What are you going here?
Man, I like Torrington this year. I just feel like they got some certain...
Might have the
magic
best
going on with that
mascot in the 3A level, by the way.
Yeah.
Trapper.
Yep, the Trappers definitely getting after it in 2025.
Meet me in the trap.
Yeah.
Going down.
The Trap.
Okay. All right, now 4A. Talking about just your rankings, somewhat of a change. We have East sliding into the 2 spot with Campbell County's loss at Sheridan last week. Okay. Bubble teams. Two teams that may be in this week, gotta watch them. Kelly Walsh and Rock Springs. Those are the two that may make it. Whoever doesn't win this week, essentially is eliminated. Now, if they both lose, well, that's another thing. But the big matchup this week, Campbell County comes down to Cheyenne East. This one's for the 3 spot. Paul, we're starting with you in this matchup. What do we got?
Which matchup do we got for this one?
Wow, which one's the winner? Who's taking the 2 spot?
By the way,
I'm going to help him out on this one.
Rock,
It's going
the
to
Rock
be
Springs
East.
Kelly Walsh, they play each other.
I know. Who
For-
knows?
for
They could
the- for the
both
seventh
lose.
spot.
There's a possibility.
It's going to be East.
I
called
don't
a
think it's
Pyrrhic
a double
victory, man.
double DQ. I don't
No,
know
we
about that.
think about
double
this.
fatality.
All right, hold on.
DQ.
I was going to get to this later, but because of that matchup, you could think of that as losing twice because if you win, you have to go play Sheridan.
That is try and lose your way out of playing Sheridan.
I mean, sometimes it's
Better to miss the playoffs than play Sheridan.
the definition of the Pyrrhic victory right there.
Well, okay. Which matchup are we going on here?
All right, so we're talking about Campbell versus East. Who's taking the 2 spot?
Okay, well, East is going to get the 2 spot, so that way it delays their inevitable matchup against the big boys up north.
Right? Same thing?
Yep.
No way. Campbell County Campbells come on down and have a tremendous win over at Oak Blanchard.
It'd be a tremendous Thunderbird win.
No way. All right.
Yeah.
Now, biggest matchup of the week. It is a preview to the playoff, and we'll talk a little bit about maybe one of the strategies going into this game. But Natrona County comes down to Cheyenne, plays against Central over at Risky Field.
Yeah.
They are playing each other no matter what for next week.
Back-to-back
But you're
weeks.
basically asking who's going to have to travel next week because it's for the 4 and
You're
5
playing for home
seeding.
field, that's
Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
So there is something still to play for, but there is also that backwards thought of, hey, which plays do we want to run in this one since we're playing each other next week anyway.
Exactly.
It's going to be fun. You could use your whole bench. Every single person on that roster is going to have a spot to make an impact, and whoever wants it more is going to get this.
On build momentum, though, you have like a
You're right.
300-yard
Exactly.
day.
That's that balancing
Then you're
tool.
feeling motivated in the playoffs.
There you go. What do you got,
go
Mike?
off.
What do you think?
Say we've been covering Central now for like 3 years. They have yet to win a big home game. This is finally the big home game. They get it done. Like they came very close. They had their shot against East. Like that was a closer game than the final score indicated.
Yeah.
We're right there.
Pretty good.
They
solid
finally
victory
get it.
last Friday.
Yeah, they get it done here. They're playing at home in the playoffs.